Let me tell you something, my friend. When it comes to managing diabetes, most people don't think of fish as a blood sugar hero, but they should. The truth is, certain types of fish can do wonders. They help lower blood sugar, improve how your body responds to insulin, and even keep your heart ticking strong. Sounds like magic. It's not, it's just good science and smart choices. But here's the catch: not all fish are created equal. Some are packed with healing fats and nutrients, others not so much. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the top 3 fish that every diabetic should have on their plate. They're safe, powerful, and surprisingly delicious. Let's dive in, starting with one of my favorites, mackerel. Now, let's talk about mackerel. If you've never thought of it as a superfood, well, today might just change your mind. Mackerel is one of the best fish you can eat if you have diabetes, and here's why: it has 0 carbohydrates. That means it won't cause any sudden blood sugar spikes, unlike processed snacks or sugary meals. It's also rich in high-quality protein, which slows digestion and keeps you feeling full for hours. That's a big win, because staying satisfied longer means you're less likely to reach for snacks that mess with your glucose levels. But here's where it gets really interesting. Mackerel is full of essential amino acids like taurine, leucine, and aspartic acid. Taurine helps improve insulin sensitivity, so your body uses insulin more efficiently. Leucine helps repair muscle and support energy levels, which is important because muscle mass plays a key role in glucose control. And guess what? Mackerel has a glycemic index G of 0. That means it doesn't impact your blood sugar at all. Pair it with fiber-rich vegetables or whole grains like quinoa, and you've got a meal that keeps your energy steady and your blood sugar stable. Now, we can't forget the heart. People with diabetes are at higher risk of heart disease, but mackerel can help protect it. It's packed with omega-3 fatty acids, those healthy fats that lower bad cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. They even help lower blood pressure, which means fewer risks of strokes and heart attacks. That's not all. Mackerel is loaded with vitamin D, which supports insulin function and bone health, and vitamin B12, which helps with nerve function and energy. Add in selenium, a powerful antioxidant, and iron for better oxygen flow, and you've got a nutritional powerhouse. Let me give you some numbers. A 3.5-ounce 100 grams serving of mackerel has about 205 calories and 20 grams of protein. It's filling without being heavy. A healthy portion size. I recommend about 4 to 6 ounces per meal. How should you prepare it? Keep it simple. Grilled, baked, or canned in water are your best baits. Avoid fish drenched in heavy sauces or salt. Try grilled mackerel with lemon and garlic, or toss canned mackerel into a salad with leafy greens. Quick, easy, and blood sugar friendly. If you're shopping, go for wild-caught Atlantic or Pacific mackerel. They're lower in mercury. Stay away from king mackerel, which tends to have higher mercury levels that can be risky long-term. One of my favorite simple meals: garlic butter baked mackerel. Just drizzle a fillet with olive oil and lemon juice, sprinkle some garlic and pepper, and bake it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Or try a mackerel and avocado wrap: whole grain tortilla, mashed avocado, some fresh greens, done. And here's the clincher. Studies show that people who regularly eat fatty fish like mackerel have better insulin function and less inflammation. That's exactly what we want. Just a few servings a week can make a world of difference for your blood sugar, your heart, and your energy. Tuna. Now let's move on to a fish that many of you already have in your pantry: tuna. Yep, that simple little can of tuna can be a powerful ally if you're living with diabetes. Why? Well, for starters, just like mackerel, tuna contains 0 carbohydrates. That means it won't raise your blood sugar, not even a nudge. But more than that, tuna is packed with protein, and that's a beautiful thing. Protein slows down digestion, which helps keep you full longer. When you're satisfied, you're less likely to crave sweets or reach for processed snacks. That's exactly how we prevent those dangerous blood sugar spikes and crashes. Now, What really gives tuna its strength is the combination of essential amino acids it contains. You've got taurine, which is great for improving how your body handles sugar. Leucine helps maintain muscle, which is key for metabolism. And arginine. That one helps your blood vessels stay open and healthy, especially important for folks with diabetes, who often have circulation issues. And just like mackerel, tuna also has a glycemic index of 0. That means it won't mess with your sugar levels at all. When you combine tuna with high-fiber foods like vegetables, whole grains, or beans, you get slow, steady energy and blood sugar control that lasts all day. But don't stop there. Tuna is also a heart-healthy food, and you and I both know that diabetes and heart disease often go hand in hand. Tuna is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids that lower bad cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. They even help your body respond better to insulin. And you'll also find a handful of important vitamins and minerals in tuna. It's high in vitamin B12, which supports nerve health and energy to things diabetics can struggle with. You also get a good dose of vitamin D, which helps regulate insulin and supports your bones. Selenium acts as an antioxidant, while iron keeps your energy up by helping your blood carry oxygen. A 3.5-ounce 100 grams serving of tuna gives you around 110 to 130 calories, but a whopping 25 grams of protein. That's high protein, low calorie, ideal for managing weight and blood sugar at the same time. I recommend a portion of 3 to 5 ounces of fresh tuna per meal, or 2 to 3 ounces if it's canned. Either way, you've got lots of tasty options. Grill a tuna steak with olive oil and herbs, make a tuna salad with mashed avocado, or wrap it in lettuce for a low-carb meal. Want to make it even better? Pair your tuna with quinoa, whole wheat toast, or steamed greens. You'll be adding fiber, which helps keep that blood sugar steady as a rock. But listen, when you're shopping for tuna, go for fresh or canned in water. Avoid the ones packed in oil that just adds unnecessary fat. And be mindful of mercury levels. Stick to skipjack or light canned tuna for safer, more frequent consumption. Avoid big eye tuna, which has higher mercury and should only be eaten rarely. Always check the label, choose low sodium or no salt added options. We don't need extra salt sneaking in and raising blood pressure. Here's one of my favorite quick recipes: tuna avocado salad. Mix light canned tuna with mashed avocado, a little lemon juice, and cracked black pepper. Serve it on a whole grain cracker or wrap it in a lettuce leaf. Easy, satisfying, and totally blood sugar friendly. And just like with mackerel, research confirms what I've seen in my own patients. People who eat omega-3 rich fish like tuna regularly have better insulin sensitivity and less inflammation. That's the kind of long-term support we need when managing diabetes. Salmon. Salmon. This one's a true superstar. If I could only choose one fish for someone with diabetes, I'd probably say go with salmon. It's not just tasty, it's a powerhouse of protein, healthy fats, and critical nutrients your body truly needs. Like the other two we've talked about, salmon has 0 carbohydrates, so you can enjoy it without any fear of blood sugar spikes. But here's the real gift: it gives you long-lasting energy. That's because its protein slows digestion, helping you stay full and focused for hours. Salmon is also rich in essential amino acids like taurine, leucine, and arginine, each one playing a vital role. Taurine, it improves insulin sensitivity. Leucine helps with muscle repair and energy production, which keeps your metabolism humming. And arginine helps boost blood circulation, which is so important for diabetics who may struggle with poor blood flow to the hands and feet. Salmon's glycemic index is 0, just like mackerel and tuna. It won't raise your blood sugar, especially if you pair it with fiber-rich foods like lentils, leafy greens, or quinoa. This combo slows down glucose absorption and keeps your energy levels stable throughout the day. But let's not forget the heart, that faithful engine of ours. People with diabetes are more likely to face heart disease, high blood pressure, and strokes. But salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help lower bad cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. They even help your body become more responsive to insulin. And beyond the omega-3 salmon is packed with vitamins and minerals that your body will thank you for. You get a strong dose of vitamin B12, which supports your nerves and gives you energy. You get vitamin D, which improves insulin function and strengthens bones, to things that diabetics often struggle with. There's also selenium, a powerful antioxidant that protects your cells and helps regulate blood sugar. And let's not forget iron, which keeps your blood oxygenated and helps prevent fatigue. In terms of numbers, a 3.5-ounce 100 grams serving of salmon contains around 180 calories and 22 grams of protein. That's nutrient-dense, filling, and perfect for anyone trying to control their weight or sugar levels. I recommend a portion size of about 4 to 6 ounces per meal. That's enough to get all the benefits without overdoing it. And as for how to cook it, keep it simple: grill, bake, or pan-sear with a bit of olive oil and herbs. That's all you need to let this fish shine. Some of my go-to-meal ideas: a salmon quinoa bowl with steamed veggies, or a salmon salad with cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, and a drizzle of lemon vinaigrette. Even just salmon on a slice of whole grain toast with mashed avocado makes for a satisfying and blood sugar-friendly snack. If you're buying salmon, go for wild caught if you can. It tends to have more omega-3 and fewer contaminants than farm-raised. If you do choose farmed, make sure it's responsibly sourced. Canned salmon is also a solid option. Just choose low sodium and avoid anything packed in heavy oils. A simple recipe I always recommend: garlic butter baked salmon. Drizzle the fillet with olive oil, squeeze fresh lemon juice over the top, sprinkle garlic and pepper, then bake at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Delicious, satisfying, and gentle on your blood sugar. One last note: be cautious with smoked salmon. It's tasty, yes, but often very high in sodium, which can raise blood pressure if eaten too frequently. And skip those heavily processed salmon spreads. They often come with hidden sugars and unhealthy fats. Now, research backs all this up. Studies show that people who eat salmon or other omega-3 rich fish regularly have better insulin sensitivity, lower inflammation, and improved blood sugar control. Just a few servings a week can have a real, lasting impact on your health. So, if you're trying to keep your blood sugar steady, protect your heart, and eat something that actually tastes wonderful, salmon might just be your best friend at the dinner table. Worst fish for diabetics. Now look, I've spent a lot of time telling you about the best fish for diabetes, and I stand by them. But just as important is knowing what to avoid, because not all fish are good for you. Some may seem healthy on the surface, but they carry hidden risks, especially for people with diabetes. Let's start with swordfish. I know, it's a popular choice on fancy restaurant menus, but for people managing diabetes, swordfish is risky. Why? One word: mercury. Swordfish is one of the highest mercury-containing fish out there. And mercury doesn't leave your body easily. It builds up over time and can harm your nerves and kidneys, which are already vulnerable if you have diabetes. To be fair, swordfish doesn't have any carbohydrates, and its glycemic index is low. That part's fine. But it's also fairly calorie-dense, and while it contains some good fats like omega-3 it also has more omega-6 which in excess can trigger inflammation. That's a big red flag for diabetics, because inflammation worsens blood sugar control and can speed up complications. And while swordfish does contain vitamin D and selenium, the mercury risk outweighs the benefits, especially when there are safer options like mackerel or salmon that provide the same nutrients without the danger. So, if you absolutely love swordfish, keep it as an occasional treat, not something you eat weekly. Now let's talk about shark. Yes, people do eat shark meat in some parts of the world, but I'll be honest with you. It's not a wise choice for diabetics. Like swordfish, shark contains high levels of mercury, and that can lead to serious health concerns. Mercury affects the nervous system, and for diabetics, especially those with kidney problems, this can spell double trouble. The kidneys already have to work overtime when blood sugar isn't well controlled. Adding mercury into the mix, that's like throwing gasoline on a fire. Now, yes, shark is a low-G food and it does contain some omega-3 salve. But again, the omega-6 content is high, which increases inflammation risk. For diabetics who already deal with inflammation-related issues from nerve pain to eye problems, this just adds fuel to the fire. So my advice: steer clear of shark and swordfish if you're managing diabetes. There are simply too many better, safer options out there. So, what's the bottom line here, my friend? Fish can be one of the best things you add to your diet if you have diabetes, but you have to choose wisely. Stick with nutrient-rich, low-mercury options like mackerel, tuna, and salmon. They're not just safe, they're healing foods. Foods that stabilize blood sugar, improve insulin sensitivity, and protect your heart from damage. Just remember, wild caught is best, especially when it comes to omega-3 levels and avoiding unwanted contaminants. And always go for healthy cooking methods: grill it, bake it, steam it. Skip the deep fryer and stay away from highly processed fish products. If you treat your body with care, it'll return the favor one meal at a time. So be smart, stay curious, and don't be afraid to enjoy what's good for you.